All right, we are live. Lupagus will be joining probably very shortly, but I wasn't going to wait because it is horned up time and it is 5:15. Got some regulars in the house. Good to see. We got Davey, we got Jake, we got Ashley, we got Nitzberg, we got the Voss man in the flesh, and we got Viking Funeral. What's going on? What is going on? Let's crack some beers. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Hit that like button as you're coming in. Chris Olson is here. Dave's in the house. Luft, what's going on, buddy? Long time no see. Delton Vincent. FW Ender. What's up? Titans game this week. Let's kick the living shit out of them. A Voss man, high life in hand. Man, we might be long lost brothers. I think it's true. I think it's absolutely true. Dusty Ray, what's going on? Lupagus will be joining in shortly. He's having some technical difficulties. Not the smartest guy in the world. He'll figure it out. Live for the game on Sunday after halftime. So I'm still going to do some live games, but they'll be kind of a mixed bag. Bradley Gardner, welcome from Mexico. Good to see you. Jake's having some Miller Lights. Love it. Boom. Love it. Wipe the feet, boys. Pretty please. Yep, hit that like button as you're coming in. Let's get over 50 likes right out of the gates. Titans. It's Titans week. Last time this week, I was talking about how we were going to kick the living shit out of the Jaguars. You know what? I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to show the Titans some respect, whether they deserve it or not. I'm not playing that game this time. It backfired. It backfired horribly. Michael Boswell is not playing that game. They got a good defense. They give up 27 points a game. 27 points a game. That's a lot of points. All right, we're at 11 likes. Let's go over 20 likes. If you guys are watching, hit that like button. Lupagus is, I don't know what he's doing. He's taking his sweet time. But yeah, we're gonna do some trivia. You know, we got a new segment or two, I believe. Hopefully everybody's got some Top to Tater in hand. Horned Up, as always, brought to you by Top to Tater. Midwestern delicacy. Chris Bowman, what's going on? Dusty Ray's got to run to the store for some Miller Lights. You know, as soon as you start getting lower than about a 12-pack, it starts to get a little weird. So, you're not weird. I start to get a little nervous. So I always make sure it never gets below that. Chris Bowman's already on the board. Let's go. Remember, we're giving away the Van Ginkel jersey this month. All super chats. All new members are in the running for a Van Ginkel jersey all through the 30th. So, Chris Bowman, appreciate that, sir. Also, there's still time. The link is actually in the description this time. Scold to service. Want to nominate somebody serving who has served. Be sure to hit the link down in the description. We're giving away that sweet oven from Brew Pub, the hoodie, bunch of pizzas. So be sure to hit that up as well. Got some good ones. We got a lot of submissions, and there is some damn good ones. Kegerator. You know what? No, Chris Olson is in. He is in. If there was a kegerator here, I would be in the obituaries, unfortunately. I don't like to say it, but I would be. I would be dead on air. 21 likes. Boom. Ashley is in control. Lord Duncan, my man. Been a while. Good to see him in the house. Dusty Ray. Just bought a Van Ginkel jersey, but I'll take another. Well, hey, home or away, you can pick. Hey, there's Lupagus.
Oh, hey. I had damn near a fire. I'm all good, though. Don't worry, guys. I'm okay.
Nobody's worried. It's fine.
I didn't think so.
It's fine. Yeah, it's Bob Swede. Good to see you, man. It's been a while.
Bob, how are you?
Manamita, what's up? We'll see how long I can stay tonight. Got the Steve-O show. Looks like you've already seen him before.
Yeah, it does look that way. How's everybody doing? Looks like we got quite a few trickling in. A lot of likes already. Love seeing that. Fucking, it's Titans week. Come on.
Yeah, let's start talking some football, huh?
Yeah, let's jump into it here. And I'm going to actually rely on your agenda. I think I sent myself the newest one. But stud of the week. So glad to see the results. You guys did well.
Duncan.
John Parker Romo getting the hardware and well deserved. What a performance by our kicker who was just kicking at a high school last week.
What's up, John? Good to see you, man. I bet I could bench more than him.
Easily. I don't think so. I don't think anybody can.
What are those shoulders? Jesus.
I think they're photoshopped.
I don't think they are. I think that's the real deal. I think he's taking a dump right now in that picture. He's taking a dump on the floor.
I taking a dump on someone's head.
A little bit too much drinking. He's just shitting on the floor. All right. John Parker Romo. Yeah. You got the trophy, baby. Lupkus, it was delivered to you today. You'll be getting it probably, I would say, Tuesday-ish. Well deserved. It came down. It really wasn't that close.
Good. And it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been that
But in the
close.
post game, I was surprised. I think I was the only one who gave it to him. I don't think anybody else gave him the start of the game. It was I'm trying to remember who like there's some Byron Murphys.
I also think a lot of people were expecting it to be him. Like I think
Cashman's
mentioned it. But yeah.
Yeah, so John Parker Romo, well done. He'll display that proudly in his mansion.
I would surely hope so. Luminous, you got to hit us up. Isn't he the one who won? Did he win Happy Nuts or something? Didn't you tell me that?
Luminous did not win Happy Nuts.
You told me earlier today it was Luminous.
No, I said it was Deplorable Gaming. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to whoever won it.
Yeah, you're way off on this one.
What? You froze on me.
Way off.
That's where you said Luminous. All right. Let's get into some Vikings news, and let's talk JJ McCarthy and his knee that apparently wasn't an issue, and now it sounds like there might be some slight concerns going on. The tune has kind of changed regarding this knee of JJ McCarthy.
Well, I mean, the concern changed when Doogie put out his saying there's some concern out there. So if you want to believe him, go nuts. I mean, I'm Boss Daddy. He's in. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, sir. Viking Funeral's got very happy nuts.
Oh yeah, he does.
I'm letting this thing play out. God, a bunch of drama queens out there. I mean, if it's bad, it's bad. But like at this point, I'm not concerned. Lupkus keeps freezing.
I just don't like it. I just don't like it. You're freezing on my end.
I bet I
just
am.
Don't like it. It's just the way the season's gone. These injuries that are not injuries that turn out to be just horrible season enders. It's just the last thing you want to hear with your future quarterback, who you just want to see out there as soon as possible. You want him to heal and it's not supposed to be a setback. I know, but I just don't like it.
Wah. There's no point of getting upset when you read, like there was like 3 or 4 different doctors putting out videos yesterday, and like that I mean, obviously they're not there, they're not seeing the knee, they're not seeing what's going on, but basically it sounds like, you know, it's sometimes it can be part of the process, and hopefully this takes care of it. Like I'm not going to raise any alarm bells until this happens again. And I'm just going with that. And maybe I'm a moron. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm trying to trick myself into thinking this is okay. But a 21-year-old who had a knee issue that seems to be fairly common in the NFL. Like what's different about it? Davey, boom. My nuts will be happy if play 4 quarters, see convincing 20+ shellacking.
What a word Davey just dropped on us there. Yeah, I mean, again, but he's 21 years old and he's having this knee swelling. You want everything to go smooth. You want there to be any hiccups in it. You just want it to be a normal thing, and something a little bit out of the ordinary happens. I wish it wouldn't have. I'm not overly concerned. I just wish it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I mean, Left in the house, his concern levels, is that a 0.5?
It's also what he's blowing right now.
Like, really? Is it a 0.5 or did he mess that up? I want to know.
I think he did it on purpose. Tim Boston.
My concern level right now is a 2. It's a 2. That's it. This shit happens
think we
again
did
in
it.
3 weeks. It goes up to like a 9. All right, I'll tell you about that.
Oh, could you
Boss man
imagine?
ain't worried about the knee. $1.99. That a baby. That a baby. Let's go.
So we got 7 on the wheel for trivia tonight. One bar. What is your record? Like 9-2?
I've been on a little bit of a roll. Titans, Titans, when I think of Titans, I think of like Matt Castle.
Yeah, you should. It's hard tonight. It's gonna be a hard one tonight, I think.
I'm probably due. I'm trying to think of old school. Does this include Oilers or just straight up Titans?
No, it's mostly Titans.
All right. I got it. Nack's in the house. What's going on?
Knack.
Yeah, so the JJ McCarthy thing is definitely something to watch.
Yeah.
When Doogie did put that, Jesus, Viking funeral, cape flapping. I don't know what that means.
Got a new member.
Perverted.
I have a couple of theories in my head. I'm not going to share. Oh, okay.
I'm guessing cape flapping is private parts when you're running.
I think that's something with like foreskin.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Luminous. Is he not a member?
I feel like every week he's a member.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. Deplorable Gaming. Just claim my happy nuts. There we go. Boom. There he is. He's in the house.
Yeah. I'm sorry I tried to get the Luminous Grin. You guys' names have the same kind of letters.
Maybe you already did. Make sure you send us an email. We need your email because then they will send it to you. So appreciate that. Jake, what's up? Boom.
Stouffer's in the house. I saw that one coming.
He already knew. He already knows what we're going to talk about. So I don't even know why he's here. He's going to be bored out of his mind. So JJ McCarthy, Stauffer, give us the skinny on who's going to be the week 1 starting quarterback next year. Set us at ease. Stauffer, if anybody knows, it'll be him. Haas-man. What?
Look at that. Haas. It's going to be a thick board today. Thick wheel.
Thick board. I'm not sure why my membership didn't renew. We're let's keep going here. Hold on. I'm gonna put the link out there because now Luminous becomes a member. I'm gonna get greedy and try to get 2 more.
Hell yeah, why not?
Stouffer just
you got to strike when the iron is hot, as they say.
He's not answering a very important question.
He didn't do it. All right, let's go to Cam Bynum. Talk of an extension, probably going to cost up to $16 million a year. Is Cam Bynum worth that kind of money to you guys? We did a video on it. You know what we think. We're going to talk a little bit more, but what do you guys think? Cam Bynum, $16 million? Would you pay that out for him?
Bradley cannot find top the tater in Mexico. Yeah, you kind of got to be up north a little bit. But I'll tell you this, it's worth the drive. If you're in Mexico,
really
drive your lazy ass up here and get some top the tater because you'll be like halfway through, like, oh, this drive sucks. It wasn't worth it. And you get up here, a little old Dutch potato chip in there.
Oh, God.
Worth the drive.
Better than peanut butter and jelly. It's so worth it. So everybody seems we got Nisberg saying yes, Cam Bynum's worth it. BK 100%.
Hold on. We got breaking news. Stouffer, everybody rest easy. Rest easy. Star Tribune tomorrow is going to use this quote in their sports section. Thank you, Stouffer. Appreciate that.
For sure. Knack just referred to himself as the Snow Mexican. I like that.
I don't know if that's good or not.
He's a Canadian. He said it. I didn't say it. So everybody seems to think that they should pay Cam Bynum. I agree. Luminous Grin says top tier goes well with tacos.
Top tater goes good with anything. There's the link right there. Let's get a couple new members tonight. Hit that link. Let's go. You guys get on the wheel as well. Any new members. So Luminous is on the wheel. 16 million. Hell yeah. Pay the man.
Yeah.
One of the best safeties in the league.
And he's just so damn fun. So much energy. He brings Dan's in the house. Hey, Dan. How's it going?
Most handsome Bills fan I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
Dan Mitchell.
Top 5 for sure. Pay him. Pay Cam Bynum. What else has he got to do? He's a ball hawk. He can come up and support the run. He's out there. He's just he's a character. And he's just a positive dude too. Like, you need that kind of energy on the sidelines, get the team going.
I gotta be honest. I don't give a shit how positive he is. I don't care. Like, I just want to make him plays in the field.
I like the hype. I like the energy. I love the energy.
It's great. That's great. There's a lot of players who have really good energy and really good people that just suck at football. Cam Bynum just so happens to be both. Like,
Yeah,
I don't care.
He's a
Like,
leader.
I love it. I mean, it's fun watching his celebrations and stuff, but just keep picking off the ball and stopping the run. I don't give a shit what
and
you
you
do.
will. And he'll do it, and he'll have awesome celebrations as he does it.
Don't care. Don't care if he celebrates or not. Keep getting the picks. Keep making the big. If you want to have fun, go to the trampoline park on a Saturday. I want Cam Bynum making plays. I want him to be paid about $15.5 million. He'll be like he'll be the sixth best safety. And you know what? It'll be well worth it. We cannot let him go. Harrison Smith is going to ride off on his horse. Lewis Seen didn't work. Josh Metellus only has 1 year left on his contract, and he's just a jackknife anyways, or what is it called?
Jack of all trades. We know what you mean.
No, what's the knife?
Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army knife. And Theo Jackson sucked ass in preseason. So,
yeah, I don't know if is he just a special teamer now?
I honestly, we had this talk.
Yeah, we did
a couple shows ago, and I don't even know if he's even active.
No, he's active because we talked about it in Belly Up. If he wasn't,
Dusty Ray, I got no beef with Cam Bynum. I love Cam Bynum.
He just hates fun people.
I don't care if he's fun or not. Make plays, man. That's all that matters. Leatherman. No, that's not.
Yeah, but a good vibe, good energy can lead to plays. That's what I like about it.
You're living in a fantasy world.
I'm not. All right. So Brian Flores, he was interviewed again. Well, he comes out every week. He does his own little press conference, but he did come out and say he would like to be a head coach again. Let's talk timeline on that because I think he will. I still think I think he's going to be our D coordinator next year. I don't think it's next year.
I honestly don't see any way how he's a head coach again. Like, why would he be? Why he hasn't even gotten an interview? Like, and not even the big thing, interview.
It's the lawsuit. I mean, if his lawsuit,
well, no shit. I'm just saying, like that. Like, if he hasn't even had an interview yet for what he's done. Like, he's years away from being a head coach.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think it's years. I think it's probably
nobody's even asked him about it. Like, they haven't said like
interviews this year. I mean, we'll see what happens this offseason. And then I still think that needs to be settled. I don't think any team is going to go in. But here's the thing: look at all these coaches that come in and fail. I know Flores didn't exactly have success his first time, but he's got that great defensive mind. Teams are going to eventually turn to him. They need a guy, and I think he will be a coach again. I think it's I think 2026 is probably when it's going to happen.
I don't know. I mean, he definitely deserves it, but like teams are so anti Brian Flores. It's not, like for him not even to get an interview request is shocking. Like all of a sudden next year, all of a sudden they're just going to pile in. Nothing's changed. What's changed? The lawsuit's still out there. He was awesome last year.
Happening this year.
I'm just saying, like until that is gone or behind him, it's never going to happen.
Yeah, they're going to definitely stonewall him, as they say. But again, he's got a great gig here. He loves it here. We love him. So I don't think he has to he doesn't have to take anything. He can stay where he is and be completely happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he came out and said he wants to be a head coach again, there's probably 300 assistant coaches in the NFL that would say the exact same. I mean, he's not like, it wasn't breaking news. Like, of course he wants to be a head coach. He deserves to be a head coach. He would be a great head coach. And in Miami, he was a great coach. Their owners sucked ass and they handcuffed him. They were making him do these stupid ass shit. So he deserves to be a head coach. And some day down the road, I hope it happens. But I'd love to have him for like 2 more years.
Yeah. I have to be going to the Bears. I have to be under trying to be Stouffer here and predicting something that's going to happen.
I don't think you would do that. Nobody wants to go to that shit show.
Yeah, but that's the kind of coach they need over there. Someone who can straighten that shit out and scare Caleb Williams into acting like a human. John Carlin. Look at those traps.
John's on the wheel. Let's go.
God, look at those traps. He might be the Hulk.
That's what they're called? Traps? Trapezoids?
Trapezoids. So that is your Vikings news. Let's do the injury report. I got that right here. Let's start with the Vikings. Vikings actually appear to be pretty damn healthy. Limited was Aaron Jones and Josh Oliver with a wrist. And the Ginker, I think he usually doesn't practice much during the week. So everybody else was a full. So Theo Jackson was a full today, just so you know.
Thank God.
Yeah, Vikings are pretty damn healthy. Let's go over to the Titans side of things. Titans now, this team
they suck. You know what? I came into this saying that I wasn't going to talk trash about the Titans because it backfired against the Jaguars. I changed my mind. The Titans are horrible.
FWN Millard.
Let's go.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, so a couple ones here. L'Jarius Sneed did not participate again. So
he ain't playing.
It doesn't sound good at all.
No.
The two other guys who didn't participate aren't worth mentioning. Tony Pollard, who's been like the one bright spot on offense, was limited today after being did not participate on Wednesday. We'll see what he does tomorrow, but that's definitely something worth watching. Tony frickin' Pollard.
Yeah, Tony Pollard's going to play. So I'm not going to get my hopes up there, but we'll see. Tim Voss says he once saw John punch a hole in the car door. I think that was Latimer from Grace. What the hell's the name of the movie? I love that movie.
Latimer.
Latimer. What? God. Don't say it. I'm not going to look at the comments. One of the best football movies ever made in the mid-90s.
Oh my God. Stouffer just ever scored 45 points against the Titans.
Why can't I think of the name of the movie?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Latimer, Alvin Mack, Joe Kane. This is painful. Such a good movie. It's one of my favorite football movies of all time. I can't think of it.
The Program?
It is The Program. Jesus, what a stupid moment I just had. Very upset. Very upset. Yeah, so the Titans are fairly healthy. Snead is definitely a dick punch. I expect Pollard to play, but a healthy Titans team is still just absolutely dog shit.
Yeah, and we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. And I hope you have the layout with all the numbers because I don't have that anymore.
Nobody cares about numbers. I do.
All right, let's start. Let's do a new segment here. Let's unveil a new segment.
Favorite Titan. I moved the new one down.
What?
I moved the new one down.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's start with favorite Titan. Is this favorite Oiler as well or favorite Titan?
Yeah, you can go all the way back into their history.
Welcome to middle age. You're right.
Old. Sometimes when those teams so the Titans kept all the Houston Oilers history, correct?
Yes. Delton Vincent says Warren Moon. It's a good one. Earl Campbell. Luminous is so old.
He was going with an Austin Hooper. Wow.
I was surprised Austin Hooper was still in the league.
Yeah.
Warren Moon, Nitzberg, George Eddy. That's confusing. Chris Johnson, Randy Moss. There's a good one. Another Chris Johnson. Another Earl Campbell. Everybody's showing their age here.
Yeah.
I want to see. There's one name I really want to see. I don't think it's going to happen though.
I'm trying to think who that might be.
Delaney Walker. Very underrated tight end.
Yep.
Also, we got Billy White Shoes Johnson. BK Delaney.
Yeah.
Hayward Jefferson. Not Jeffries, it was Jefferson. And Delton's in the vicinity of the guy I'm thinking of.
I keep thinking Pollard will lose. I keep going to Montreal Expos. I got to get off that train in my head.
God, was it? I got to look this up now. Hayward, wasn't it? It was Hayward Jeffries.
I'm going to say, I think Jeffries is right.
Jesus, well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Why did I think it was Hayward Jefferson?
I don't know. Yeah, because you're a moron.
Steve McNair, good one. Bruce Math. Oh, he did it. Delton did it. Ernest Givens.
Ernest Givens,
Drew Hill, Hayward Jeffries.
Yeah.
Great trio. Warren Moon, run and shoot, firing that thing. Let's go. Who's a running back? Lorenzo White. Lorenzo White was a running back.
Yeah, I said I wasn't huge into football back then.
I'm getting all hot and bothered right now.
Yeah, you're really getting riled up here. You need to take a cold shower. Chris
Dishman. God, they had a big boy defensive lineman too. Sean Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Like local silly Albert Hainsworth is Stouffer.
Yeah, that's a good one. Jeff Fisher. All right, who's your favorite Oiler /
Yeah, I went recent. I went with a recent guy, and BK stole mine. I had Delaney Walker as well. Just a super underrated tight end. He played forever.
Really?
Yeah, I love Delaney Walker. Whether it was fantasy, you need a guy to step up, or a FanDuel kind of a guy, he always produced. I love Delaney Walker.
Yeah, I
Very
had Ernest
underrated.
Givens. Ernest Givens. Wham bam. Warren Moon was fantastic. The Oilers
Mhm.
had some very good players in the early 90s, but
Yep.
Givens was just one of those lanky, really scrawny wide receivers that just made plays. And he had great touchdown dances. Bum
Yeah.
Phillips, Ken Houston, Al Del Greco. That's a good one.
It sucks because the Titans right now are, I mean, and I don't mean this to be like disrespect, but they're just a horrible team right now. They're boring. They're flat. There's not a lot of star power there. And they've had some great names over the years, but right now where they are, the Titans are just blah. It's just gross.
Hutchinson did play for the Titans. I think he retired with them. What the hell is behind your right shoulder? What is that?
That drawing?
Yeah. Or why is
Yeah,
it there?
so-
It's freaking me out.
It's my son's friends for our class made La Palisa. You got a C on it.
Is he 3? How old is this kid?
No, he's I think he's a junior in high school. He made the La Palisa.
Has he ever seen a human? Where's its nose?
He got a 15 on it. I don't know out of what.
That thing's a 15 out of 100. Why doesn't it have a nose? How's it smell?
It's actually penciled in there.
Throw it away. It's nobody wants. It's
show up.
freaking me out.
I'm gonna wrap it up and get you for Christmas.
I'll throw it away.
I'll put it right back where it was.
I can't. I
Here
should have
she
a
is.
nose. Does it have ears?
I don't know. I didn't look.
It does look like. Yeah, I guess I'll give you
It kind
that.
of does. Yeah, he did a good job. I would have given him at least an 18.
So just to make sure, what's the age range here? I want to make sure people know I'm not ripping on a 5-year-old.
No, I think he made this last year. So he was a sophomore in high school.
All right, that's concerning. All right, that's concerning, but I enjoy it. You should get a frame for that. Should have ears. Should have a nose. They got the hairline.
There is
they
a
got the
nose.
hairline right.
Yeah, no, the hairline. It's actually not. It does look like me.
It's nice. Well, I wouldn't. I mean, that's being rude to yourself. Don't say that.
If I wore a black dress like that, I think it'd be very close.
All right. Well, I hope your nose doesn't fall off when you put your dress on. All right. Now we can go. Let's go to the new one here.
Hard questions.
Hard
questions.
powder. Hard powder.
Yeah. So this is basically we're gonna ask some questions, maybe just about subjects that they're touchy subjects. We don't talk about it, but they're questions that need to be asked.
Some call this a difficult conversation.
Difficult conversation.
I like having difficult conversations. It makes us awkward. 34 likes? My God.
I think he needs to hit refresh.
Yeah, let's go. We gotta hit those likes.
Oh my God, he's right. It is 34 likes.
Not great. Not
horrible.
Jake, I will say this. Stay tuned. You might be the new Stouffer. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say. That's
Spoiler
weird. That's
alert.
weird that was just put out there. All right.
All right.
Questions.
Hard questions. You got some I got 3 for you. You got any for me?
Yes, I do.
All right. I'll start. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hard question. Jared Verse has 4.5 sacks this year and looks like a beast. Did the Vikings make a mistake in taking Dallas Turner instead of him? Hard question.
Oh, good sip. Good beer. No, they didn't make a mistake. Give me a break. Jared Verse has nobody ahead of him. I'd love to see that depth chart. You got Andrew Van Ginkel. You got Jonathan Grenard. You got Patrick Jones. I mean, this is Jared Verse. Good. You know what? I'm happy for you. And Jared Verse can eat my ass because I'm not a big fan of him. He's sitting there doing the skull chant.
Yeah.
Give me a break. You know what? I'm so over that dude. If this was Brandon Fisk, I would maybe just say something else because I love him so much, but absolutely not. Ask me in 2 years, but like Turner's got 8 snaps on the damn season down here. Give me a break.
All right, well, definitely a question that got you riled up, so it was a hard
If
question.
Dallas Turner was in that defense, he would have 7.5 sacks.
Wow.
Verse to me is slacking. He should have more. Do the skull chant. Beat it, buddy.
Wow.
You're gonna top out. You're gonna finish your career with 27 sacks. Jared.
All right. I would agree as well. It's too early to call, but Jared Verse definitely has the lead right now.
All right, I got one for you. Hard questions. Which Viking have you given up on? You're over them. You're done with them. And you can't say Ed Ingram. I mean, it's got to be a guy that you've been rooting for, that you like, or that you've been, I don't know, at least had high hopes for. You don't even have to like them.
Oh,
basically,
man.
which of these guys are you done? You don't even want them on the team next year. Just get out of here.
God. Oh, that's a good question. Let me chew on that one a little bit. I guess I'm gonna go with
can't be Asamoah, can't be Ed Ingram.
I'm actually gonna go CJ Ham. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna agree with you. I don't know what he brings to the table anymore. I don't know what does he do. He's out there. You see him in a couple of running plays. They never really seem to go anywhere. I know he's like a great locker room guy and he plays some special teams, but
Cam Bynum's a great locker room guy. You want to give him $16 million?
He's an energy builder. He's a spark plug. I don't know what he does. I don't know what CJ Ham brings to the table other than like an emergency running back. It's not like he's a great block. I don't see him making these blocks like you see with some of these other fullbacks who get featured, Patrick Card and so on. So yeah, I'm gonna go CJ Ham.
I will say, you might be right as far as his production, but he's been on the field way more than he was last year. Like, he's out there actually a lot. And the only reason I know that is because T-Bass likes to point it out. Like, he wants Ham out there. And when he's out there, he points it out.
Well, and then during the live stream, was like, we need Ham. Everybody's cheering for Ham. And I mean, it sucks because he's kind of a local dude here, but I kind of
we're one of like three teams in the NFL that still has a fullback.
Yeah.
I'm on your side on this one. I haven't been a Ham guy in the last couple of years. Like, I'm not saying like I was right by any means, because Ham does add value, special teams, whatever, and maybe he's out there doing his thing. But yeah, no, I agree.
I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's going anywhere.
I think he's going to play with the Vikings until he's 55 years old.
I 100% agree. Everybody loves him. Coaching staff loves him. Hard question number 2. Do the Minnesota Vikings play down to their competition?
Oh, that's an easy one. It's not a hard question. You watched the game last week? Of course they play down to their comp. Like this week or just in general?
In general. It's been a
yeah, they score 34 points against the Texans, 31 against the Packers, 29 against the Lions, and then they scored 12 against the Jags. Absolutely, they play down to their competition. And it's not even a Kevin O'Connell thing. It's a Vikings thing. And when I'm 80 years old, warm in my bed, about to die watching the Vikings, they'll be tied with the Panthers 6-6 in the fourth quarter.
I'm going to disagree with you on this one, because I think there's one reason why that game was close, and that one reason was Sam Darnold. Those red zone interceptions, those become points, whether it's 3, 7, or a combination of. The Vikings easily win this game. Every other portion of the team dominated. Like, everybody else, no one to play on your team, the whole team has to do it. To me, last week was one player's decision making, and obviously it's the most important position on the field. That's why. So I'm going to say no on this one. At least this year, I don't think they do. Especially last week, I don't think that was the whole team playing down the competition.
I mean, to me, even if you take last week out of the equation, they just always do. They always do. I mean, look at the Oilers game. Oilers suck. We barely beat the Oilers with the Colts game. They barely beat the Colts when Joe Flacco was throwing worm burners. I mean, they do it all the time. All the time. You can take the Jags game out of it.
I didn't, though. I kept it in.
All right. Here's one for you.
Dalton says he thinks the competition plays up.
We have bullseyes on us.
That's interesting. You never hear that phrase. I like that, Dalton.
Plays up, and it was 12-7. I mean, to his credit, the Jaguars, I guess that might be playing up. So, yeah, I'm not going to disagree with Dalton. I never will.
No, well, you might if it comes down to Ty Chandler.
All right, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's that? Is it hard?
Is Jalen Naylor even on any other NFC North's roster?
I think he is. I think he makes the Bears.
Who? Jesus, they're stacked at receiver.
Who's doing anything?
All right, let me rephrase this. Do the Vikings need to upgrade at wide receiver 3 next year?
Yeah, I don't think it would hurt. I don't think it would hurt at all. Jalen Nailor is a guy that probably could fit into the last question. I haven't given up on him or not, but just last week, I think he had a drop, and you look what he did as a punt returner, like trying to make an Odell Beckham catch on a punt. I think he probably try to upgrade that position. I'd keep him on the roster as a 4 or 5, but
perfect 5.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you could definitely upgrade. Receiver 3.
Man, the first start of the season when he was catching like 4 touchdowns in the first 3 games, whatever it was. I mean, granted, they were not hard catches. I'm not going to put that against him. He was doing what he should have done, but I really want a different wide receiver 3. Jalen Nailor, wide receiver 4.
Yep.
I'm really over him. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you. I got one more hard question. Liam Neeson stars. A question that's too hard.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
If Sam Darnold has another multi-interception performance this Sunday,
this is not going to be a hard question.
Do the Vikings consider benching him?
No, he could throw 10 interceptions this week. They're not. I mean, I keep I just keep saying if they had somebody, if they had anybody else if Mac Jones was on our roster, like I would actually be like, maybe it just Nick Mullins has played too many games and lost so many games in his career. It's nothing. I would take a left-handed Sam Darnold over a right-handed Nick Mullins. I'm sorry.
I'm going to agree with JT93. He says not yet. I think it's going to take 3 more multi-interception games. Then I think he goes somewhere else. It's not. It's the decisions. Like why is he doing what he's doing? Nick Mullins
Sam Darnold
too. But I think it would have to be multiple. Like he's got to throw 6 or higher the next 3 games to get benched. So I think he's safe for a while. Continues. Sometimes you just got to maybe try something different.
No, we've seen the different though. Like if Nick Mullins was signed in the offseason and we haven't seen him, I would be like, yeah, hell yeah. I mean, if he has another bad game, we've seen it. He doesn't win. He makes stupid ass throws too. So it's like
we'll see how bad. But if you start watching a game where everybody else is playing, doing their part, and Sam Darnold's throwing 3 receptions here, you might change your tune.
I won't. I guarantee it. I will never say to bench Sam Darnold as long as Nick Mullins is their backup quarterback because he came in last year. He was so bad. I don't care if he throws for 400 yards. He was so bad. So bad. So no, 0. Sam Darnold can honestly throw 6 interceptions this week and 4 of them in the red zone. They're still not going to put Nick Mullins out there.
They won't. Maybe they'll put out the other guy.
Who? Brett Rippon?
Yeah, maybe they'll put Brett Rippon.
I honestly, I'd rather see Brett Rippon than Nick Mullins. We've seen that show, and that show sucks. It sucks. What's the worst show you've ever seen?
The worst show I ever
What's the worst sitcom you ever watched? I'm like, this is horrible.
Sitcom. Well, it's probably one of those shitty. My kids would watch TV. They have it on. Austin and Ally was the worst show I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Disney show. It's horrible.
Oh well, I mean, all of those suck.
No, it was.
There's not a good Disney show.
It was bad.
W. Ender. Full House. Delton hates.
No, come on, Delton.
Full House. Broke.
You say that after the news we just heard about Joey Gladstone.
What? I didn't hear the news. Is he okay?
He's basically dying.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's got some really bad cancer.
Cut it out.
They can't spread.
Ah, what you told me that? It's horrible.
Sorry.
Joey Gladstone was shit. He was Ranger Joe. Ranger Joe.
He was.
Ranger Joe, the coolest guy I know. Ranger Joe.
He stick his hand up a beaver?
Yes, he did. All right. Well, that's depressing. Let's all just.
I'm sorry. I thought you
for Joey Gladstone.
I thought you knew.
I didn't know. All right, I got one more burning question. Sometimes it burns when I urinate. He just had a good surgery. Tim Voss, I like your positive attitude. He thinks he's going to be okay. He's had a good surgery. So Lupicus likes to go to the extreme. And sometimes, believe it or not, he likes to make stuff up. So we'll see.
I just said I didn't like it. Who just had a good – oh, no, it was – he basically said there was a quote that he said this is the end for him. He's had a good ride.
He probably heard that from his mom. They like to make stuff up. I got another burning question for you.
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy. Let's say things just got murky water going into this offseason, maybe even late into the season, as far as, when's he going to be ready? What's going to happen?
Yeah.
Would you bring back Sam Darnold at $25 million for another 1-year contract? And let me put this into perspective. $25 million next year with the quarterbacks would put him at about the 15th highest paid quarterback, puts him right around that Geno Smith territory. Mm-hmm. So just a little safety net. And
yeah, I thought about asking you a similar question. That is a hard one. And it sucks because it's the last thing you want to happen.
Well, and let me say this. Again, the scenario is McCarthy, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But there is no other option. Like, you're not going to draft a quarterback.
No.
Free agency-wise quarterback. So everybody just rattling off these no's. I would love to hear what your fix would be.
What's making me
just a no.
Think about it is the fact that the free agency class this year kind of sucks. Like, we have some needs, we have some money to spend, and there's just not, it's not great. It's not great class overall. And I would really think about it, the quarterback position. And you see right now, Sam Darnold, we're 7-2, 10 games into the season. I want to be competitive. And then knowing that JJ McCarthy could come back at some point if Darnold does have I think I would actually do it. I think I actually would.
I mean, when you hear the numbers, it sounds crazy, but the fact that $25 million puts him at the 15th highest paid quarterback, that's probably where he should be. And him and Geno Smith, and there's no real other options. So it sucks. I would love to say, hey, no, wait, go sign this guy, but there isn't anybody.
Yeah. And I don't think it's going to cost you from getting anybody else because, like I just said, there's just not a ton of options out there this year. So I actually think this roster is going to look very similar to what it does this year.
The other thing is $25 million based off of what he does for the rest of the season, that might end up being cheaper than what he gets.
We'll see. So
that could actually end up being a bargain.
Yeah. And if I'm Sam Darnold, do I want to go to the Titans and be a bridge quarterback for some guy they draft this year? I think I'd rather just stay in Minnesota and play with numbers. And maybe because he's still young, he can still get a nice contract from a team the year after. So for Darnold, it makes sense too.
If I'm Sam Darnold, I'm just out there slinging ass. I'm the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings. Is he married?
Nice. I don't know. I keep seeing this stuff about him and the Hawk Tua girl. I thought that was all not true.
That's real.
I don't think so either. So that was the new segment that we just did. Hard questions that get us both riled up. I know Wimberg will be triggered by any Sam Darnold question because he loves him. He loves him more than anything. He won't admit it, but he does. I don't know. I mean, but who's out there? Who is out there, Dalton, when it comes to guard or center or corner? It's just the free agency class is just really gross this year. All right, let's get into these Titans, and they're 2-7. Who the hell they beat? They're not a very good team. I scolded with Titan Rossi last night, and he basically said the division sucks, we suck, but we just beat the Jaguars 12-7. So Vikings probably shouldn't be overly confident. But this Titans team, they have beaten the Dolphins. They beat the Dolphins 31-12. I do believe that was the Dolphins with, I don't know if it was Tyrod Taylor or who the hell was the quarterback at that point. And they also beat the Patriots, who are just a very bad team this year. So they got 2 wins. Other than that, they got smoked by the Lions, lost by 10 to the Chargers last week. Packers won pretty handily by 16 points. Fuck, the Jets beat them by 7. Even the Bears beat this team. The Bears, who lost to the Patriots, who the Titans beat, somehow beat the Titans. So this Titans team, not very good. If you start digging into it, their secondary, actually, it's weird. They lead the league in fewest passing yards allowed. This Titans secondary.
They suck.
Yeah, and I was talking to the Titans. He's like, yeah, it's a little bit misleading.
Very.
But they only have 3 interceptions. They have 13 passing touchdowns allowed, 3 interceptions. Not a lot of passing yards allowed, but this Titans team just there's not a lot to get excited about.
You probably already said it, but they could give up 40 yards in the air. They give up 27 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the worst in the league. So I don't give a shit what they're like. Whatever is happening there, it's deceiving. It doesn't make sense. The fact is, they give up a ton of points a game. Like, so we're going to score some points. This ain't going to be no 12-7.
I hope not. It shouldn't be. No. And here's the other thing: Will Levis as a quarterback. Like, I mean, Brian Flores has just absolutely dominated young quarterbacks this year. Confused the shit out of them. I think Levis could just, maybe have his worst game of his career. That's saying a lot with Will Levis.
Yeah, if he has his worst game of his career, I mean, we're gonna get like 14 interceptions. I said on the roundtable, it's like all I want is for Will Levis to have a Will Levis game. I want the craziest, weirdest, stupidest interceptions. I want him to throw 3 picks, and the Vikings take advantage of it, because that never happens. Like, we need to make him look like Will Levis. Like, we're due. Some of those, the interception with the Bears and the Packers game, they were embarrassing. Give us one of those things. I want Ginkel to take that thing to the house.
Yeah, no, 100%. And offensively, like, I was the really only player I think you got to worry about. I mean, Calvin Ridley had a good game last week, but then this Levis throwing on the ball. But Tony Pollard, he's a good running back. He's having a good season. He's been like their bright spot on offense. And I think when the Dallas Cowboys came here and kicked our ass on our first ever live stream, he had a pretty big game against the Vikings there. So Tony Pollard is my only concern when it comes to the Titans offense.
Well, in the defense, maybe you mentioned it, but like they do have they got Landry and Arden Key who get after the quarterback. And it's funny because those two dudes are like guys we would have loved in the draft. I mean, what was that, about 5 years ago now, somewhere around there? So they do have some guys that could sniff out the quarterback and get to him. So I fully expect them to get a sack, maybe 1 to 3 sacks this game, but that shouldn't really decide what happens for the final. Lupacus is going to go cut a whiz. He's talking about offense. Offensively, Ridley and Boyd. Like, Boyd, I was looking at it. I mean, he's played in every game, and his stats are pretty much like a Justin Jefferson in one game. So I don't know what's going on there. Obviously, it has a lot to do with his quarterback, but Tyler Boyd has not been producing. Calvin Ridley will get his. BK just said the same thing. Calvin Ridley's damn good. So the Titans, weird. They're coming off of actually a pretty good game against the Chargers. Like, when they lose, they still lost by like 10, but they held their own in that game. And Will Levis actually played fairly decently. So I don't know. If Will Levis has the best game of his career against the Vikings, you're going to see, and even if we win, I'm going to be so pissed off if that actually happens, win or lose. Like, Will Levis needs to look like Will Levis, because he's one of the worst quarterbacks we've ever seen. And he was a guy that a lot of Vikings fans were clamoring for, us included. When we ended up trading back when Will Levis was drafted? We were all for it. Like, let's go, baby. Draft Will Levis. And thankfully we didn't take him, but we loved him.
We did. I would have took a shot at him, KLC, quarterback.
A shot at him. We were begging for them to take Will Levis.
Yeah, especially when he was going to fall to where we were picking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, we didn't want a shot. Like, we were all like, please, Lord, draft Will Levis.
Hey, Harmsy. Bye, Harmsy.
Bye, Harmsy.
You
really
guys,
good to see you.
I'm sure you talked about it when I was taking a urine there, but Jeffrey Simmons, Garrett Bradbury, we've seen how that combination works, and it's not good.
It's not. pretty much their whole game plan is probably around Jeffrey Simmons. Another big boy that we got to talk about that we definitely wanted was Tavondre Sweat.
Yeah.
He started 8 games. He's been very solid against the run. So Sweat, a lot of those times you see those big boys just be complete busts. He's not getting after the quarterback, but that's not really his MO anyways. But he's tough in the run. Tavondre Sweat's having a damn good rookie season.
I think Seth Carson started watching this late. He said Javon Curse, and no one said Javon Curse, did they? We're talking favorite Titans.
Boy,
I don't think anybody did.
Not. I'm surprised.
He's fantastic.
Matamina is always in the mix.
Yeah,
boom.
I think he won last week with
Well
that kind
done,
of
sir.
bid. So I think there will be moments where the Titans defense gets theirs, whether it's when the edge rushers coming off the edge or Jeffrey Simmons blowing up Garrett Bradbury into Sam Darnold's dick and causing a fumble or something like that. But this Titans team, I mean, they're 2-7 for a reason. They are void of talent. They have a rookie head coach. They have a horrible quarterback. I mean, both their quarterbacks. It's a team that's they're just gross, and I don't know the direction they're going in right now. It doesn't feel great, and I think the Vikings, their chances of sweeping the AFC South are very strong.
Daniel, very random comment. They did barely beat them, but the key word is beat, and they did beat them. So
yeah, that was way back. Wow,
that was early. That was early in the season.
That was their first win of the year, wasn't it?
Were you watching the Bolster?
Mm-mm.
That was the Bears.
That was the Bears game. Yeah.
I always get that confused. So quick little housekeeping here. All the super chats get you for a chance to win a Andrew Van Ginkel jersey. So keep those things coming hot and heavy. Also, all of this month, Skull to Service link down in the description. Anybody who has served or know anybody who has served, the link is down in the description. Nominate them. We'll be given a winner away at the end of the month. And thank you to Top Potato for sponsoring the show as always. We love you.
It's seriously the best dip you can get.
I did look up Joey Gladstone, and it does look a little grim, but he's a fighter. He's got this.
Yes, he played hockey. Football Junkie has breaking news. You guys can read that in the comments. Let's spotlight a player. Maybe it's somebody on the Vikings. It doesn't, maybe not the most important player, but somebody you're watching closely this week against the Titans. I hear what you guys think. Someone you're watching, maybe for your own reasons, maybe for a reason just from what he's done the last couple of weeks, last month, whatever. Who are you spotlighting this week? Vikings going down to Nashville.
I hated Cortland Finnegan.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm glad you spent
it. Boo on you, Seth. Boo to you.
No, I love Seth. I just turd. All right, who are you watching this week? Just completely LVR. He's not going to be active, and if he is, he's not going to get any snaps.
Nitzberg's watching Vikings O-line.
48 likes. Holy shit! Let's go. Let's get over 75. You're watching. Take 2 seconds and hit that like button. It helps us out, and we'd appreciate it. Hit a like button just for that thing of silly putty that is on Lupagus's right shoulder. It's silly putty with hair. It's just disgusting.
You're talking about the Lupalisa?
No, that's not. That needs to be gone.
Oh, what? This?
Oh, all right. Got a bunch of koozies. Try one of those coupons. Really look forward to see. Supposedly they work fantastic.
All right, so we got Mullins, we got new kicker, we got Dallas Turner. We have 50 likes, says Nitzberg.
Yeah, let's go. There, Junkie's like, fine, there. Yeah, happy, I pushed it.
He's not happy about it. He feels dirty and gross about it.
Shut up now about this.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys need, when you try him, you need to text me.
Are you scared they're not going to work?
Well, I mean, I'm sure they do. I've just never seen those before. Grenard, what's up with Mullins? He should never see the field. Yeah, no, he shouldn't. He's seen it, and he sucks.
Daniel Foss hit that bell.
Hit that bell. Lord Duncan. Aaron Jones runs for $125 and 2 tutties. Oh, God. Enrico's not being very nice to you.
I love my background.
Yeah,
all right, Wilmar, who are you spotlighting this week? Who are you watching extra close?
Well, it's funny because when you posed this question, I thought it was either team. So I'm actually
It's
watching.
fine.
I'm watching a Titan. I'm watching Devondre Sweat
Yeah. Okay.
because I have given two shits about the Titans. If there was a Titans game on, I am not watching it. I haven't seen the big man in do his business yet this year, so I'm looking forward to see what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully he sucks. Like I don't want him to do well, but he was a guy that we just loved so damn much. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. I look forward to Aaron Jones putting him on his ass, but I look forward to watching it.
That's a good one. I'm gonna watch him. I forgot he was a Titan, to be honest with you.
Oh my God, you didn't like football?
I was looking at the roster. I guess I didn't catch his name. Who I'm watching is a Viking, and I'm curious to see what this third week looks like. It's Josh Oliver, 50-something receiving yards, a touchdown against the Colts. Repeats that performance minus a touchdown against the Jaguars. If it happens 3 times in a row, this is not just a fluke. It's not just a trend. I think he's actually maybe becoming part of this passing offense with TJ Hawkinson back, and I'm going to see it. Like if he does 50 yards again, I'm going to start thinking maybe Josh Oliver has arrived as a receiver, and this is something that's going to continue.
Yeah, I mean that's. Here's the thing. I'm going to sound negative here. Like I don't want him to be part of the offense.
If he's catching 3 balls for 54 yards, that's fine.
And we're beating the Jaguars 12-7.
I don't care. Like if he's a guy who's producing, I will take it. I mean, I'm curious to see if it's going to continue. Like, was this because of TJ Hawkinson's return is opening up some more targets for him, some more options for him? I don't know. I want to see if it continues.
Now, I love Josh Oliver. I love the fact that he's been involved. He's scoring big time touchdowns against was it 2 weeks ago against the Colts? Is that what it was? But like I don't want him catching balls. I want him blocking. I want TJ Hawkins catching balls. I want Jordan Addison catching effing balls. So it is definitely something to watch. I hope it decreases.
I just want to see.
I don't get any reason.
I don't care who it is. I want to put points on the board. I want to move the chains.
12-7. It was 12-7 against the Jags.
It doesn't. I'm just saying. Like, is he going to become this factor in our offense? That's all I'm saying. Like, that's all I want to watch. Is it going to happen? Is it a fluke? Maybe he'll have no catches next week, and we're like, okay, that was just a weird. And we scored weird anomaly points for 2 weeks.
No, it's definitely something to watch. I 100% agree. I just don't like the trend.
All right, so keys to Vikings win. I mean, do we have to talk about it?
Get off the plane.
I mean, like, honestly, I think it's the same. Like, Sam Darnold just can't turn the ball over a bunch of times. If he's clean, relatively clean, 1 interception, we're going to win by multiple points. If it's 2 interceptions, we still probably win by 1 score. If it's 3, we probably still win by a field goal. If it's 4, that's how we lose. Four red zone interceptions, that's how we lose.
Yeah, and everybody's on the Oliver train, and you know what? It's tough to disagree. I mean, Viking Funeral. How are you against production? The only reason I'm against the production is that if you watch and see Jordan Addison wide open on every play, you watch and you see Aaron Jones just hanging out wide open on damn near every play, throw them the ball. Don't get me wrong. When Oliver is called upon, he's done fantastic, and if he's open, throw him the ball. But like. Some of these replays are just killing me. Just killing me for how wide open some of these guys are.
All right, goes back to that hard question.
12-7. It's 12-7 against the Jaguars. And Josh Oliver had like his best game of his career.
He's also the quarterback throwing red zone interceptions.
No, I'm not saying it's on Oliver. I'm glad Oliver, every time he's throwing the ball, he catches it. It's beautiful. Yeah. But start looking for playmakers to score some fucking touchdowns. Josh Oliver's going to catch the ball and go 2 yards.
A very aggressive lisp right there for a couple of seconds.
It happens sometimes.
I just don't. I mean, I'm just curious. Like, is this a trend? Like, okay, is he now?
I loved when Jimmy Kleinsasser caught the ball too, but nothing happened when he caught it.
Oh my God, legendary actor, comedic actor Chevy Chase is here.
Oh God, you got me. Funny Farm, underrated. Great movie.
I can't wait to watch Christmas Vacation this year.
Yeah, you always got to wait right till the end for Christmas Vacation.
Do.
We should have a get together where we all just watch a Christmas movie in somebody's living room. Viking Funeral would open his house to all of us. Thank you.
I know he would. I know he would.
Viking Funeral is going to be our guest predictor this week, by the way.
Oh my God. Him and his beard. Fletch lives. All right, so we got 17 names on the wheel. This is your last shot to get on there. Again, you can have multiple entrants on that wheel.
Yeah, let me get this wheel ready.
And
did you trivia next?
Yeah. Did you start? Did you say like what we're going to give away this week?
For what?
For the trivia winner, or the wheel winner tonight?
We will do
something from our sponsor, right?
Yeah. Why don't we do some? We'll do a $20 to boot, or we'll do a boozy jerky.
All right.
How's that? Boozy jerky is actually really good.
It is really good. I'm eating it right now, but I can't talk this.
I like the maple. I got the maple, and yeah, it's good. So we'll do boozy jerky this week. Whoever wins the wheel, boozy jerky, or a One Bar and Lupagus shirt, you can pick.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you want, just don't eat the shirt. I mean, if you want to, I guess you can.
Grown adults here, you guys can do whatever you want.
One bar. I'm setting the bar low tonight on the trivia. You have to get more than 4 points tonight.
Jesus, these must be hard.
I think they're hard. I think they're hard tonight. I don't know. Maybe they're easy. I don't think so. I think they're hard.
If anything's coming in the comments, let me know because I'm not paying attention.
Let me check here. I was Portable Gaming just did no. Yeah, I think the Portable Gaming just got on. Another one. So he should have 2. We got 18. Should be 18 entrants.
Wow. Well done. Remember, we'll be going live after halftime on Sunday.
Who's watching the big fight tomorrow? I see someone, Chevy Chase mentioned, I vote Iron Mike Tyson. I hope Tyson just wipes the floor with Jake Paul. You going to watch that One Bar?
I've been hoping for that every time, and he just, you know what? Miraculously wins every time.
Oh, you think
it's not set up at all? It's a bunch of bullshit. I would love nothing more than Tyson and knock his head out of the freaking. Yeah. If that thing goes more than 2 rounds, Jake Paul will win. Tyson, his only hope is just to knock his head off. And 60 years old.
Would you want to fight him? Good God.
No, buddy. I mean, he's 60 years old.
Seriously, if little Mac can beat him, anybody can beat him.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. 57? Is that what he is? 57?
Is he? Yeah, he's. Yeah, Portable Gaming really wants. He's really
57.
Upset.
57.
Is the wheel ready?
Tyson will destroy. Yeah, I got to turn off the comments here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the fact that you're saying it's super hard, the Titans Vikings, I'm not. All right, comments are off. I can't see them. So if anything comes in, let me know. But confidence is a little bit low here.
All right, well,
unless you got a nice softball of Matt Castle.
I don't know if there's a softball in here.
All right, let's go.
All right, question number 1. Bishop Sankey was a Titans running back who briefly spent some time with the Vikings. What round was this bust taken in back in 2014?
I got 2 options. I know it's one of them.
Wait, before you answer that, one time, Viking Funeral thinks he might have beat Mike Tyson once on Punch-Out.
I believe it.
I do too.
What round was he taking? If I do multiple choice, you're going to say both the rounds I'm thinking of. I mean, there's only 7 rounds.
Uh-huh.
So I might as well just guess. But I believe Sankey was a 2nd or 3rd rounder, and I want to say 2nd. I am going to go 3rd round, final answer.
You should have went 2nd round because you would have been right. He was a 2nd round pick. You have 0 points awarded right now. Bishop 0 Sankey. Points.
All right.
All right. This one's not any easier. All right, here we go. Justin Jefferson had his breakout game against the Titans back in 2020 with a 7-catch, 175-yard performance. Who on the Titans went off for 118 that day against Mike Zimmer's defense?
Like receiving?
Yeah.
Titans Did you say that was his rookie year?
It was Justin Jefferson's rookie year in 2020.
Oh, fuck. Jesus, I don't know if I can name a single Titan in 2020.
Chris Bowman thinks it's maybe Brown.
Brown Town?
What he's talking about?
I will. You just said it. Say that one more time. It was a receiver?
Yeah. Titans receiver had 118 yards against the Mike Zimmer's defense that day.
All right, go multiple choice.
Was it A, Khalif Raymond, B, Corey Davis, C, Jonnu Smith, D, Derrick Henry?
Oh, see, you got Jonnu Smith in there.
Mm-hmm.
That actually sounds. In fact, you put Derrick Henry in there is weird to me.
Mm.
That's the last guy I would expect, but the fact that you even put him in there seems weird. Corey Davis, seems like he had some good games too. Like Corey Davis, was he a Jet at one point?
Yeah, he was.
This is going to be a complete guess. I know Jonnu Smith had some very good games. Derrick Henry, the fact that he's even in it makes me a little concerned. But I'm going to go Corey Davis. Final answer.
Wrong. It was Khalif Raymond. Khalif Raymond had 3.
Oh my God! I would.
18 yards.
The only thing that makes me feel better is like that he wasn't even in the conversation. That's weird.
All right,
I thought he was a safety for the 49ers.
You got 4. You need 4 points. You're at 0. You can max out here at 2, 4, 6. You can get.
These are much
points.
Different questions. Usually these are stat related. I mean,
all right. I'm sorry. I was trying to make it harder.
It's the Titans.
All right, here we go. Question number 3. Michael Pruitt spent his first season and a half with the Vikings and then played for a handful of teams, but had his longest stint with the Titans. Where did this 10-year veteran who's still playing football play in college? Where did he play his college ball?
Oh, Christ. I have no effing. You know what? When I hear the options, I'll know. But I'll know it when you multiple choice.
Is it A, Virginia Tech, B, no. Maryland, no. C, Southern Illinois, D, South Florida?
Oh my God, I don't know. This is super hard. South Florida, final answer.
No, it was Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois is where he went to college.
Wow, this is fun. Can I even win right now?
Yeah, you can still get 6 points. That's why I set the bar at 4. I set the bar at 4.
Who the hell knows where Michael Pruitt went to college and Khalif Raymond? Jesus.
Are you done? Whining?
You're right. I like it. Bring in your A game. Let's go.
Why would I pick Southern Illinois? Like that was the gimme on that one. Like why would that even be?
How many questions are left?
You got 3 questions. One's the bonus question, which you should know because it's a gimme. So you're gonna get 2 points regardless.
All right, let's go. And I only need 4.
The Vikings opened up the 2016 season with a 25-16 road win over the Titans. Who was the Vikings starting quarterback that day?
2016?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, man, I wish I was that Mike.
It's just the 2016 era just was like a hodgepodge of quarterbacks.
Haas says, "Come on, Lombard, you can do it."
I mean, the 2016 when did Bradford come here?
Interesting.
I mean, you had the whole Brad. I mean, there was just so many quarterbacks playing around there.
Mm-hmm. I've seen the correct answer in the comments.
Wasn't Bradford 2017? No, that was Case Keenum. We had Keenum, Bradford, Bridgewater in 2017. You would think it'd be one of those guys. Yeah. But also, Bradford was injured as fuck.
Yeah. Man.
Well, I got, you know what? I'm going to take multiple choice.
Yeah.
Just because.
Smart move. It's a smart move.
All right.
Was it A, Matt Castle, B,
no.
Christian Ponder,
no.
C, Sam Bradford, D, Sean Hill?
Why is Sean Hill in there? That guy played for the Vikings like 8 times. It's not the first two. I know that. Sam Bradford was going to be my answer. But why are you saying Sean Hill?
Why wouldn't I?
Is this another Khalif Raymond gotcha moment here?
I don't know. Was it a gotcha moment? Was I trying to get you?
I don't remember Sean Hill. I'm just going to say Sean Hill just because it makes no sense.
Oh my God, one more is on the board, and it was Sean Hill was the starting quarterback.
That is shocking. Shocking.
I checked it 4 times. Like, there's no fucking way he was the backup or he was the starter that day.
I know Sean Hill had some stints here, and I know, like, I guess. All right, I'll take it. Like, that was a complete.
Yeah,
I don't know love in the comments. I did not know that. The only reason I said it is because it shouldn't have been on there.
All right. Well, you gotta get 4, and for the win, we're gonna spin the wheel regardless. So you can go multiple choice here, play it safe, or you can be risky. We'll see. All right. Which former Vikings cornerback was with the Titans when they had their first season in Tennessee back in 1997? So they started with Tennessee. They moved from Houston, Tennessee in 97. There was a cornerback who played for them who ended up being a Viking. Who was he?
I actually think I know this one, and I'm not taking multiple choice. So if I get this wrong, no, I know it. I know this one. If I get this wrong, can I still win?
I read the question very badly. No, you'll be at 3. You still need the bonus.
No, it's one of the worst. I loved it when we signed him, but he made one of the worst plays as a Minnesota Viking. That's Chris Dishman. Final answer.
No, it's Denard Walker.
No! Fuck! Are you serious? Are you sure?
Maybe I didn't see Chris Dishman on there.
If you stat check 97, no, you're right. It was earlier 97. Denard Walker. Chris Dishman was when was Dishman with the?
We'll see. Maybe
didn't you say he was an Oiler?
97. He was with Washington. Oh,
who was?
Man. Dishman.
Who cares about 97?
That was the year. The first year they became Tennessee.
All right.
It was Denard Walker.
Man, I was really confident on that one.
Here's the bonus question. Doesn't mean
when did Dishman? That's got to be like right there.
I don't know. You were wrong. Here's the bonus question. Cute. You're gonna go 9-3. We both wanted Jake Locker super bad back in 2011, and he ended up going to the Titans a few picks ahead of us. Where were we when a random old guy heard us talking about him and told us that he'd be a bust?
Fuck, I have no idea. Jake Locker was going to be a bust.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't draft day because we were at the Superior Shores, but.
You want multiple choice?
I'm just going to go Blackwoods. Final answer.
No, it was a hotel elevator.
Are you serious? Why would I know that one?
How would you not remember that? We were sitting talking about him. The guy said he's going to be a bust. He sucks.
Well, he did suck, and that guy was right.
That guy was right.
I don't remember. This is one of my worst showings ever. I'm upset.
It was very tough.
I'm not happy. The Chris Dishman one I thought was such a lock. Hold on. Before we wrap this up and do I have to look up Chris Dishman really quick because Dishman must have been like 95-ish then. Like
Dusty Ray remembers the elevator incident.
Dishman was a Viking in 2000. He was an Oiler from till 96. Like that was the answer. That was the only answer to give was Chris Dishman.
Just remember.
Fuck.
You just missed it.
Unfortunately, he spent some time with the Redskins and Chiefs in between.
Yeah.
God, that was you didn't even know it, but that was a trick question.
Sorry, I tried to get one old one in there as well. So
I think I should get points for that.
Why?
I think I might have won.
No, you didn't. You lost. You lost. You lost bad. You're 9-3.
I did lose. I'm a loser.
Ass kicked.
Unfortunately, somebody is going to be a winner here.
Yeah.
So you can get a One Barn Lumpicus shirt, hat, or Some jerky from Boozy Jerky. Remember, if you win, you got to email us down below in the link. FWN are just really depressing. Here we go. Let's go. Chris Olson
Wow,
is
Chris
the
Olson's hot this
winner.
month. He's hot this month.
Hot patooties. Well done, sir. Remember, everybody who did a super chat will be in the running for that Van Ginkel jersey.
Nice.
Also, remember the School to Service link down in the description. Again, we got a ton of submissions that are fantastic, and we appreciate everybody hopping on Horned Up. It'll be Wednesdays from here on out.
Yeah.
So back to the normal time. Wednesdays at like 6:45, right after NFC North Roundtable.
Yeah, till the end of the season, really, and even into the off season, I believe. So yeah, Wednesdays moving forward, guys. Thank you for everybody who dropped a super chat and just for watching and liking, commenting. We appreciate your guys and the interaction. We love it. And remember this: the average orgasm for a domestic pig lasts 30 minutes, but can last as long as 90 minutes.
My
Oink, oink.
That's gross.